welcome back to my YouTube channel Programming with Gautam. So today I'll be showing you how to connect, use SQLite3 database in Python programs. So let me create a new Python file 001. So now I'll import SQLite3 as SQL. Now I'll create a new connection, conn equals to sql.connect. That is the database name. I'll take the database name as pwg dot SQLite3 with the extension SQLite3. Now I'll show you here. I'll expand this particular folder here. Okay. Now I'll create a cursor object, curs equals to connection.cursor. After that, I'll try to create a new table in this particular database, that is SQLite PWG database. curs.execute with the double quotes open, create table employee with the following fields, that is the ID number as number and with the unique as a constraint. Then after that I'll take a name, and then this is the text, comma salary into real or float. I'll take real here. I'll close this bracket here and then come out of that particular thing. I'll print table is created successfully. Okay. Now I'll take one except statement here. This is exception handling, guys. If you guys know, if you have not seen that exception handling video, I'm leaving the link in the description box. You can check that out. SQL.operations, operational error. If that table already exists, then we'll get this particular error here. So if we get this particular error, we'll print table already exists. Okay. And finally, we'll close this connection. Dot close. And print thanks here. So you can see there is no particular file name called as pwg.sqlite3 here. So the moment I run this particular program, you can find that particular file here. You can see there is a new file called as pwg.sqlite3 that is available there. Now I'll create a new Python file called as 002 and I'll show you how to insert data into that. So you can also find these files in my GitHub profile, guys. So similarly, it is mandatory for us to create a connection and cursor object. Then it is mandatory to close this connection. So these are the default lines that we have. So I'll just copy them and paste here. Similarly, I also have connection.close, which is also mandatory to close the connection. Okay. In between this, so now here I'll try to insert few values into the database, custom values. So I'll take few input statements, ID number equals to int of input enter ID number. Okay, in the same way, name, I'll not convert this into int, it is by default string there. Enter name. Then salary. As salary is in float, real there, we need to convert this into float and take input, enter the salary. Okay. So now I'll give the try block here. Try curse dot execute. Insert into employee values. I'll take three question marks here in this, comma, question mark, comma, question mark, and I'll pass that particular ID number, name and salary here, comma, ID number, comma, name, comma, salary. Otherwise we'll take ID N here and NAM here and SAL here. Okay, so that it will not clash with the names that is already available there. Okay guys, now we'll commit this particular statement here, conn dot commit. After committing this, I'll print the statement called as print data stored successfully. And I'll take except block here, SQL dot integrity error, print data already exists. Okay, after that the connection will be closed and we'll print the thanks statement here. Print. So when I run this particular statement program, I'll enter the ID number as 101, Vijay, salary as 50,000. So the reason I got this particular error is I did not close this particular double quotes here. Instead I closed it here. So that is the reason I got this error. Now let me run this again. I'll get the proper output now. So 101 Vijay 50,000. So you can see I got the output as data stored successfully and thanks. I'll run this program again. I'll enter another value 102 Vikas 25,000. I'll run it again. I'll enter the third values, that is 103 Gautam 1 lakh. Okay, so I have successfully entered three particular values here. So when I select this particular database, and you can see this is the database that we have here, that is PWG. When I go into the schemas and to the main and open this employee, you can find this particular data is available here. So that is successfully saved there into the database, that is PWG database there. Okay, now I'll show you how to read that particular data using a Python program. Let me create a new Python file, that is 003. Again, I'm telling you guys, you can find all these particular programs into my in my GitHub profile. So I'm just copying this because this is common here, and also connection dot close. Okay. So now I'll show you how to read that particular data from the database and show it into the in the program. So for that, I'll write a command called as curse.execute double quotes select star from employee. That is not main.employee, guys, it is only employee. So after that, I'll write a command called as result equals to curse dot fetch all. Then for x in result with a colon print x. So when I run this particular program, you can see all the output is I'm getting here. In the same way, we can also fetch each and everything as well here. So how to fetch each and every line, that is name separately, the ID number separately, name separately, and salary separately. For that, I'll print for x in result, and I'll take another loop here for y in x with a colon again. I'll just print y here. When I run this program, you can see it is printing each and everything in a separate line here. 101 Vijay and 50,000, 102 Vikas and 25,000, 103 Gautam and 1 lakh here. Okay, guys. So we can also read one single record from the database. I'll show you that as well now, how to read that. We'll just change the command here where ID number equals to 101. I'm just giving the ID number there and I'll running this particular program here. So I'm getting the output where ID number is only 101. Okay. Similarly, if I take this as 102, I'll get only the data for 102 ID number there. Okay, guys. Hope you have understood how to create a database and a table, how to enter the data, and how to read the records accordingly. If you have understood, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Programming with Gautam. Thank you.